Friends, so let's look at the sextile between Mercury and Saturn in a composite chart today. So Mercury's communication, common opinions in a composite chart, daily life, daily communication, communicating about routines. It is not Jupiter, it's not philosophy. It is more conversation rather than philosophy, more common conversation. Saturn is what is established, what is tried and true, it's commitment, what we're committed to, what can become more concrete. And it isn't a creative force. Saturn is something that is about establishment. There's no flexibility with Saturn. So when we have the sextile between Mercury and Saturn, it's really important to pay attention to what kinds of opinions you arrive at and what kinds of agreements or disagreements you arrive at early in the relationship, because they tend to become set. And this, we don't know whether the opinions, the shared ideas about things, how you agree to disagree about things that you think differently about. We don't know from looking at this aspect whether or not that is going to be good or bad. That's going to be depending upon other things. In the composite chart, this just shows us that there is an early establishing of the routines of opinion. And if things are established well and we have good enough agreements, this is a very good aspect to have. It implies consistent planning, the ability to see what's on the horizon and make agreements, arrive at common ideas about things that can get us to our goal as a couple. Again, it's not about super creative communication. It's more about getting us both what we materially want or what we have decided is the goal. So it's not really about exploration. This is not a Jupiter aspect. It's more about efficiency. So there's an efficiency in which we agree on things, we plan for things, we approach things, we think about things. And this can be a harmonious aspect to have in a composite chart. It will create a lot of agreement about the bones of a relationship. It's not a sexy aspect, but it is something that can establish some common agreements about practical life. And it can make it more likely that we will have a similar vision about what is the North Star of the relationship. What do we both want to mutually get to? What is the purpose of the relationship? We'll be able to talk about that, have agreements about that if that's what was established early on. And it can make it easier to work together, to pool our efforts, so we can have the kind of lifestyle, the kind of things, and establish ourselves in the world as a couple in a way that makes sense to both of us. So it could be a very, very good aspect to have. So hope you found this helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Check out my website if you are interested in more information about Synastry or Composite. I have several courses available there that provide a much more in-depth and well-rounded understanding of this particular subject. And I will be back super soon with more super cool videos.